Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaylee and these are my books. So today I have the Booktuber Newbie Tag, and I know most people I think do this as their first video. I held off a little bit. I wanted to get some content up on my channel before I did the Booktuber Newbie Tag. That way if you find me through this video, you could check out what other videos I've already made and kind of see the vibe of my content. But anyways, this is going to be the Booktuber Newbie Tag. It's a list of questions for Booktuber newbies, and it's just about why we started the channel, what kind of books we like to read, and what we're planning on doing with this channel. The first question is, why did I start this channel? And the answer to that question is very simple. I wanted more people to talk about books with. I have been a long time Booktuber viewer. I've been watching Booktube for probably like 7 years. I mean, as soon as I can remember Booktube even existing, I was watching it. And I've always wanted to start a channel. I've been a bit too afraid to start a channel. And finally this year is like, you know what? This is the time. We're starting the Booktube channel, and it's been a blast so far. I really enjoyed being able to blabber on about books and have that actually be the point of the video, is for me to be able to blabber about books and talking with other people about books. Already I've seen like this wonderful Booktube community welcome me in, made some Booktube friends. So yes, I joined Booktube. I started this channel just because I love talking about books. The next question is, what fun and unique things will I bring to Booktube? And you'll see on my channel the kind of content I make and want to continue making. I don't know necessarily, just being honest, I don't know how unique my content is, because I'm basically just making videos that I would like to watch. So I'm doing tags that I like watching, I'm making wrap-up videos, I'm making reading vlogs, themed reading vlogs. So the kind of content I make is kinds of contents that's already available on Booktube, but I could never get enough of it, so I'm just making my own content. So yes, themed reading vlogs, wrap-ups. I started a TBR game. This is yet to go up. August will be the first month I do this. I made my own TBR game. It's called TBR Land, based on Candyland, so that will be really fun, something to watch out for. And I'm gonna also be starting a new series in August called Reading Booktubers Favorites, where I just pick a booktuber each month and I read their favorite books and have a themed reading vlog based off of that. So yes, and one other thing I would like to do in the future is reading sprints. I love watching reading sprints, and I would love to be able to do some reading sprints, participate in reading sprints, and be actually in the reading sprint. We'll see if that happens anytime soon. I'm still pretty small to be able to do that, but things to watch out for, definitely. The next question is, what am I most excited for this channel? And what I'm most excited for is also why I started the channel. I just want to get an online community together where we can all talk about books. I want to be a part of this Booktube community. And so I'm most excited to make friends. I want to talk to everyone about books. So if you're watching this, please leave me a comment. I would love it. I want to talk with you. I want new bookish friends. In terms of content, what I'm most excited for this channel is I really like doing the reading vlogs. I think they're a ton of fun, so I'm excited to continue to create more themed reading vlogs. And also I'm excited for my new TBR game coming up. The next question is, why do you love reading? And I love reading just because it's fun. That's such a lame answer. Let me think about this. Reading is pretty much my only hobby. I don't watch a ton of TV, I don't watch a ton of movies. Reading is where it's at. Reading is my main form of entertainment. I read for entertainment, so therefore I tend to like the more genre specific books. Like I like, you know, horror, thriller, romance, fantasy, sci-fi, the very genre fiction books. But I don't know, I've been reading as long as I can remember. I started reading as a wee little child, and I've always been a bookworm. Reading just makes me feel all of the emotions, you know? I often am crying when I'm reading, I'm laughing when I'm reading, I'm cringing when I'm reading, I'm smiling when I'm reading. Like, reading gives me all of the feels, and I want to feel those feels. What book or series got me into reading? It's definitely gonna be Harry Potter. I mean, I read those books as they were coming out. I mean, I think the first couple were released before I started reading them. I was born in '96, so I kind of started, I think, around book 3. I started with book 1, but I started with the new releases looking, I think book 4 was the first new release Harry Potter book that I was at the bookstore at midnight to get and everything. And yes, I loved the Harry Potter books. I reread those series a ton of times as a kid. Now, just with all of the issues surrounding that series, my love for it has waned a bit, which is quite sad. But yeah, I mean, I can't answer this question with any other series other than Harry Potter, because Harry Potter is definitely what got me into reading. The next question is, what challenges do I think I'll encounter with this booktube channel? Brain fart. I think my initial challenge, of course, was just being a bit shy to make videos. You know, I've been watching for so long, and I've always wanted to make a channel. I was always wanting to make that jump from viewer to participant, but I was just so nervous, so shy. I didn't want people in real life to see these videos, and you know. But now that I think I'm 25, I care less about what other people think, and this makes me happy, so I'm going to do it. But now that I've jumped over that hurdle of being shy, I think the next hurdle to jump over is just the big learning curve with the actual technical aspects of making these videos. You know, learning how to edit better, learning how to make better thumbnails, all of that sort of stuff. I'm learning, but you know, you'll probably see an upward curve of the quality of my videos as time goes on. The next question is, where do you read? And if we want to get technical, I read in Texas, because I live in Texas. But if we want to get specific, I mostly read on the couch or in my bed or in this reading chair, which you can't really see. But I have an armchair, I have a couch, I have a bed. I always get comfy. Oh, I also read in the bath. I take lots of bubble baths. Those are just the best vibes when you're reading, to have a nice bubble bath with some candles. Amazing. Recently I've started actually using my apartment pool. I never would use apartment pools. I don't know why, but I've started using it, and I've discovered that it's fantastic to have a little floaty and float around in the pool with your book and a hard seltzer next to you, some sunglasses. What a great day. So I'm trying to do that more this summer. And the last question is, what kind of books do I read? So I kind of already answered this, where I read horror, thriller, romance, fantasy, and science fiction. I think my favorite genre is probably fantasy, but it's weird to say that because I think I don't read as much fantasy. Like, I read more thrillers than romances, but it's just because thrillers and romances are so quick for me to get through that sometimes I'm intimidated by the bigger fantasy. But for my favorite books are all like the epic fantasy series. So I don't know, quantity-wise, I read more romance and thriller, but quality-wise, I think fantasy is my favorite, so we'll see. But if you like any of those genres, you should watch my channel, because I read quite a few books each month. I kind of average from 20 to 30 books. So even if I'm doing an even split of all of those, there's still going to be new fantasy reviews, new romance reviews, new sci-fi reviews, new all of the reviews. But another thing I'm starting to get into for romance too is I'm obsessed with Kindle Unlimited romances. They're just so good. They're so good. And so if you have any Kindle Unlimited romance recs, leave those below, because I need more of those in my life. And yeah, that is the whole Booktuber Newbie Tag. A pretty quick video, but I just wanted to get this video up and say, hi, I'm new to Booktube. I have a couple videos. I hope you'll continue to watch after this video. Check out my content. I just want to talk with everyone. So if you're watching this video, talk with me. Be my friend. I want a bookish friend. But I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.